With the rise in popularity of mixed martial arts and companies such as the UFC, BA, MMA, and Strikeforce, we wanted to learn how a sport was dubbed human cockfighting by the 2009 US presidential candidate, John McCain. This prompted us to ask why brutal sports such as mixed martial arts or even boxing has become a popular pastime in several countries. We ask a trainer at the famous Peacock's Gym in Canning Town what he thinks about the safety or lack thereof in boxing.
My name's Billy, I'm a trainer at the Peacock Gym. Boxing's my sport. I was boxing prior to that, stopped about 6 years ago and then got into the training side of things. I wanted to be a trainer because it just seemed a natural progression from being a boxer, which I was. Peacock Gym, it's a great place, the heritage, the history behind it, great place to be, nice people, friendly. It's like the mecca of boxing in London. We've had many great fighters over the years. Primary background is boxing, but lately it's been, as MMA is getting bigger, MMA, kickboxing, we've got kickboxing down here, Thai boxing, boxing for all levels. I've always boxed, I've always been involved in it, touch wood. I've never really suffered no injury through boxing, nothing at all. Suffered more injuries playing football. You can start at any age, we start at like 6 or 7 down here. Just an introductory stage of the boxing, just getting them enjoying it, learning technique.
The Nevada State Athletic Commission recorded in 2007 that 1,465 fighters have died in boxing, with the US leading in the numbers of deaths compared to any other country. The figures showed that 751 deaths were in the US. Is this a safe sport for businessmen, children, or even trained fighters to practice?
Protect your hand in case your hand get damaged. So basically that's the reason why we have to protect our hands, you know. So basically what I'm doing now, I'm putting a bandage all over my hands to cover up. So when I put the boxing gloves, so it does support me from getting any problems like now. As you can see, my hand was being damaged because I didn't put it properly. So, you know, this is it. That's what it does.
There's padded gloves, there's head guards, there's gum shielded protectors. It's very regulated. If there's any sign of too much blood, this fight stopped. So there's not really it's a fairly safe sport. Ironically enough, boxing is a pretty safe sport.
MMA has slowly taken the US, the UK, Australia, Dubai, Germany and parts of Canada by storm. The main company at the front line of this sport is the UFC. The UFC is like a coliseum for these gladiator-like fighters who put on a show for fans. We spoke to an MMA fighter.
Yeah, my name is Bilal. I train at Peacock Gym. Boxing is in a sense easier because you don't have to worry about many things, whereas MMA, you got the groundwork to worry about, you got the wrestling to worry about, then you got your stand-up to worry about. So you have to deal with too many things at once. It is a bit of a vigorous sport, so yeah, we do get injuries, and all we just do is just rest for it until we get better.
What if kids were to get into boxing or MMA?
Well, I was originally a naughty boy in school, so as a part of a self-discipline plan, my parents and my teachers got together and made me join the gym for self-discipline. First things first, martial arts is not for fighting out there in the street, it's a sport and it's for well-being. So my advice would be take it up, but for good reason, not bad reasons.
Any advice to kids, just dedication, discipline. It's a hard sport, I won't lie to you, it's a very tough sport, but given the time you put into it, it's how much it'll pay off.
In conclusion, we have been able to gather further information on boxing and MMA. While some believe it can be too dangerous for children, as we have heard in the interviews that have preceded, but it can be used for fitness to allow people to let out pent-up aggression or even for a professional career. While this may not calm some people's minds, I hope it may have enlightened some of the sports and the opinions that are available to both you and me.